Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, hopefully with the wind blowing out, you're not going to see too many guys in that lineup with their eyes too big thinking, oh my gosh, I'm just going to hit it out there into that wind. Stay focused, but if you get something up in the zone, drill it. D. Gordon strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
From Miami, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Underway this evening as the first pitch is taken for strike one as we get started right on time at 7:05 p.m. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Scherzer's ready. Here's the 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. And he takes strike three called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
In the second spot,
striding into the box, Christian Yelich, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. 2-2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Popped high in the air. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
batting third,
Giancarlo Stanton gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Ferguson might call a few strikes below the knees from time to time, but he tends to get pretty high praise. He's consistent, and he gets the call right just about every time.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Miami down in order, and now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Steve?
Well, I'll tell you what, this team has their ace on the mound, so it's probably not going to take a whole lot of offense to get a win for them.
Ben Revere comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, that's a good spot for that two-seam fastball. Now, remember, that'll run away from left-handers, so a good idea to work the outside edge.
Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. In now, Anthony Rendon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Bryce Harper takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Here's the first pitch to him. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. And it's quickly 0-2. Runner at first here, one man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down. And with two away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Ryan Zimmerman set to take his first cuts with a man at first and two away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up on that inside corner, or this guy will bury you.
A shot down the first baseline. A runner on first with two away. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. One left for Washington. Justin Bohr makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Scherzer looks in. 0-1 pitch on its way. And they go away here. It's a cold strike. 0-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, I think this was a changeup that just hung a little bit too much in the strike zone. Let's take another look at it here. Normally, you want this thing to sort of run out of steam and dip on its way out of the zone. But he starts this one up a little bit too high. And to be honest, he's pretty lucky that this one stayed in the ballpark.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Marcell Ozuna step in here with a runner at third now, so maybe an important at-bat here early in the ball game.
Yeah, I think you really need to get something out of this inning, even if it's just a sacrifice fly. If you let this guy off the hook, he might not even give you another chance.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next two pitches. So you got to see if you can get him to chase.
Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Worth has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Daniel Murphy strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. A solo shot there for Daniel Murphy. As the Nationals strike first, it's 1-0.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots, but if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, then things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Here's Jason Worth.
Left fielder.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
And if he wants to turn things around, that's a pitch that he's going to need to start locating better.
That's inside. 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. And Worth among the best in baseball a couple of years ago working the count. He's got it to 3-1 now.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Now, he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
The windup and the 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Wilson Ramos gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Flares this one over toward first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Nats on the board first, courtesy of the solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Washington. Leading off the inning, Adeiny Echeverria, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8. D. Gordon will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
Lifted in the air out to left. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout. Quickly 1 away.
Now batting, The center fielder.
Now to the plate, Christian Yelich. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
The 0-1 delivery. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Right over the top here with the four-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line to the right side. And this one was tailing on him, but he was able to reach down, pull it in, and with it, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Anthony Rendon digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
First pitch of the at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Up the middle and off his leg. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and then one pitch later, he essentially turns that single into a double by letting him advance into scoring position on the wild pitch.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hot shot to third. Prado's throw to first gets him one away. Ryan Zimmerman will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far, so you do have that in your favor.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him.
Up next for Washington, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Daniel Murphy steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Ozuna. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nationals leave 1. Score remains 2. Coming to the plate now, Justin Bohr. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
You know, that's the toughest one to get in a cycle, but you can bet that he's going to try to stretch any double into a triple if he gets any chance at all.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Now batting.
Martin Prado comes to the plate in a key spot. Go-ahead run at first with nobody out.
Yeah, and it's going to be interesting to see how they decide to play it here. Some would try to manufacture that run with a sacrifice or maybe even a steal. And others say, hey, let him swing. Don't give away any outs.
Perez with a good fastball there to start the at-bat. No balls and a strike. Ripped down the first base line. This will get foul for strike 2. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? The second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Well, it was a promising start to the inning. You get the leadoff man on in the tie ball game, but all that optimism comes crashing down here on the double play.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
And that's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins. And this Kyle Bearclaw will come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings. Jason Worth ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
Hit hard towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Danny Espinosa, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. In there at the knees, strike 1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Yeah, he just really pulled off of that pitch. This is a 2-seamer working its way down and away, and he wasn't even close.
Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2. At the plate, Wilson Ramos. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there, and all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Chris Johnson is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames. Trevor Gott will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frames.
Trevor Gott. Leading off for the Marlins.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Chris Johnson.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And a rather easy first out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Adeiny Echeverria gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Line drive to left. In to cut it off is Worth. It's a base hit. And I suspect we might see a pinch hitter here, and if that's the case, here's what's left on the Marlins bench. Ichiro Suzuki will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's come at him with all off-speed stuff so far, but if I'm at the plate, if I'm hitting, I'm thinking he's going to have to throw a fastball here sooner or later.
Down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Well, there's no doubt that for a young reliever, he's got swing and miss stuff. He just ramps up on that fastball, keeps the back straight, good follow through, and he just blows it right by him.
D. Gordon is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Marlins leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Mike Dunn will come on here to start the home 10th, and all he's looking to do is get this one to the 11th inning. Jeff Mathis is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate. Clint Robinson is going to come in and pinch hit here as he's the potential winning run here in the bottom half of inning number 10. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
And he's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
And he falls behind 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
And that misses 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Ben Revere struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0-for-4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go 0-for, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
That slider is just devastating against left-handed hitters. I mean, he wasn't even close to that.
Too high. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. He swings and pops it high toward the left side of the infield. And this is taken in for the second out.
The third baseman, number 6.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rendon. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And Sean Kelly will be summoned from the bullpen here as he'll take over to start inning number 11.
Sean Kelly.
Christian Yelich ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper is there, one away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Giancarlo Stanton digs in now after lining out in his last try.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
And he takes strike 2. Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Wow. You know, neither team really seems to want to take command of this ballgame. I mean, this is ripe for the picking. Yet guys are just not coming up with good at-bats right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Justin Bour is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're gonna beat me, you're gonna have to take it to left field because I don't think he's gonna give this guy anything he can pull.
Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
Zimmerman is there for it. And the inning is over. Into the box now, Bryce Harper. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Right fielder, Bryce Harper.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. This man out for his 2nd inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
Gone! Santa Maria! Game over! Solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Well, that's a pretty good celebration going on down there on the field, but they know that they have a lot of work left to do, and they'll start thinking about it all over again here in a couple of days when they play in the NLCS.
runs at something of a premium here in this matchup, so it doesn't make it quite as hard to find our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the NL Division Series on MLB The Show.
The final line score for